Welcome back to another Sunoco Cup Racing Series stream. Today we are at Pocono for a whopping 80 laps. Should be entertaining to watch. Currently they are practicing. I think at least this might be qualifying if I'm not mistaken. Currently looks like Octo's going and he passed Kadari for the lead. But watch out, Dark Knight's right behind him, trying to get that inside line. He does. He passes for the first spot. 3 different lead changes in 1 lap. We're at Pocono. Get a good look at that Carl Edwards scheme right there. We do have, I think this is Josh Berry's car. Yep. Cole Custer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, there we go. Straight to Kurt Busch's 45 McDonald's scheme of 2022. And Kadari with the Ryan Preece Frankenberry car. We did see this one last week, if I'm not mistaken. Get back to the lead. We do have a battle right here for second spot between Jack and Octo. Looks like they're both keeping the line very steady. Jack does get by. He's going for the inside. Gives Dark Knight a little bit of a bump. Side by side for the lead going into lap 11 here. Looks like we have Octo up to the front. He has a pretty big gap between everybody else. Jack fell back all the way to P4. Dark is in the grass. Kadari sitting P2, all the way back from 4th. Up, 3 wide, and drop back to 4th again. Jack has made his way to P3 from P4. Dark Knight still sitting P2. Octo with that giant lead out front. Going into lap 14, Octo still has the lead, but hopefully he can hold it because Dark Knight is coming right up on him, closing the gap. Side by side for P3 between Kadari and Jack. Jack did win last week's race at Dover. See if he can continue, get a little win streak going. They look to be split apart at the moment. Octo hits the wall and this gets into Dark Knight. Dark Knight gets P1 off from him. Kidari going down for P2. Can he clear it? Going into turn 1. Going into 2. Octo fell back to P3. We have Jackman in 4th, trying to make his way back up front within 2 laps to go, coming to white this time by. Dark Knight will take him to the white flag. Could possibly take him to the checkers and win his race, or win his qualifying race. Dark Knight does look like to be holding his lead, going through 1, coming out of 1. Jackman gets contact. Coming out of 4. They shove. Jack gets P2. Kidari will win the qualifying session. Octo is not happy.
Hey, Cameron, can you repost a link? I can't access it. Make it sure it actually is a link you can click on, please. That's all.
Got you. Hang on. It does look like we have a pretty decent sized lobby. Oh, I don't know what I did. How do I get out of that? Just respawn. Yeah, these must be the qualifying sessions. We got Geek starting P2. It is raining, which is gonna be fun to watch. Starting on pole, we have Sleepy. P2, we have Geek. P3, we have Dreas. P4, we have Wizard. I do like that Truex scheme. One of my favorite drivers of all time. But I'm not a green as this time. Having a little bit of trouble here figuring out where everybody's starting. So it looks like Dreas is going to be starting P1, Geek in P2, Sleepy P3, and Whizzer in 4th. Coming out of 3. Once I hit the restart zone, we'll go green. And they're green. Geek is your points leader for this week so far. Dreas fell back to 4th from the start. Sleepy pulls away. Yeah, I definitely think you should shorten the qualifying laps.
Yeah, I really
honestly.
can't.
Yeah, no, they're already racing. I'm just saying that 16 might be a lot for
Yeah.
this track.
Well, yeah. Well, the feature's 80 laps.
I know, but oh, I can hear myself.
Yeah, I'm on the screen, bro. You got a little bit more enthusiasm is the only thing.
I mean, I'm kind of tired, so it's
Yeah.
but I'll
If
do
you can, you
more during
can.
the race. It's also just qualifying.
Yeah. If you want to pull McKit up, you can for the race run.
Is he McKidd is Titanic, right?
Yes.
Can you go by their Discord name so I don't fuck up, please?
Yeah, I got you. That's
All right. But other than that, yeah, I mean, this qualifying is gonna be wicked long. I'll try to pour more enthusiasm through the race.
All right, I got you.
Cool. Thank you. Titanic, Kadari.
Hello.
Saw you. You started out back. You stayed out back for over half the qualifying session, and you come back and win it within the last lap. How'd that play through for you?
Uh, yeah, just right timing, right circumstances, putting the right car in the right spot, and just drove through the field nicely. Um, had a little wiggle there at the beginning of turn one, but I'll probably have that figured out by the time the actual race starts. So.
Right. Can't have any mechanical issues coming to the race.
A little of light, the left front brake was heating up a little bit, so maybe we'll cool that down. Maybe we'll change something out maybe before the race. But other than that, the car seems good. Um, but we'll figure it out along the race.
Well, there you go, guys. Hearing it first from Kadari, your qualifier 1 winner. Hope to see you do well in the race.
Yep. See ya.
Sleepy's still in P1. Not much action. Wizard did get passed up by Geek. Geek is trying to make his way back to the front where he started. Dreas has a wicked bad fall apart from P1 to last place. Don't know what happened to him. Hope he does well. Dreas is falling back even more. I wonder what's going on with the car. Wizard did pass Geek, and they're side by side for the position. Does look like Wizard will get past him. Can he get the full clear? Yes, he can. Looks like Geek's struggling a little bit. We're about halfway through this qualifier. This is qualifier 2, and then we'll have a little intermission before the race, and then we'll have 80 laps at Pocono for the Sunoco Cup Series. And we're back. Lap 14 out of 16. Wizard still in P3. Geek No Sleep P2, but he passed up by Wizard if he can get by him. Dreas pretty far back in P4. Sleep has a really big gap between 1 and 2. Coming to line for lap 15. 2 to go this time by. Coming to the white, Sleepy pulls off for P1. Looks like he will be winning the qualifier 2. Wizard fall back from Geek in P2. Still sitting P3. Dreas in P4. Coming out of 3. Sleepy will win qualifier 2, Geek in P2. Wizard in P3, Dreas coming into 3, coming out of 3 will be Dreas in P4. Sleepy, you there, pal? I'm not too sure Sleepy is here. Word from Delta, he is going number 2 at the moment. I'll drag him back down when he's back. Well, that'll do it for qualifier 2. Next up, I'm pretty sure we have a practice, and then they will go straight to race. And then they will go straight to race. Can you turn down your phone, sir?
Yes, I paused it. We are gonna do a couple just quick intermediate races. We're just waiting on Sleepy to get back.
What do you do? Bring his whole setup with him?
No,
How do you win?
he was holding it and then he finished it, dude. He was holding it. He finished the race and then he ran to the bathroom as he crossed start finish line.
Yikes.
But yeah, whoever is doing the stream, yes, I'm taking that shit. But yeah, we're gonna do a couple fun races here just while we wait. Probably just be random tracks.
Well, I'm gonna close
And then
Roblox,
right
like,
back into it.
tab out of it, so it's like I go to commercial.
Yeah. You want to drag me back to?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Going to commercial break real quick.
Hey, there's a gas station. Take this exit.
Nah, they don't have Ultra 94.
You're crazy.
It's fine until it starts blinking.
You mean like that?
Nothing but 94.
Oh.
New Ultra 94. 94 octane fuel. Only at Sunoco.
Hi, Cheryl. What got into you?
At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance with peak savings. Earn up to $30 in savings at the pump and in the store with the Sunoco credit card. Download the Sunoco app today to learn more. Subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions apply. Visit SunocoRewards.com for more details. Fuel your best. At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance with peak savings. Earn up to $30 in savings at the pump and in the store with the Sunoco credit card. Download the Sunoco app today to learn more. Subject to credit approval. Terms and conditions apply. Visit SunocoRewards.com for more details. Fuel your best. At Sunoco, we know how to fuel peak performance with peak savings.
The new Sunoco mobile app. Just tap, pump, go.
Too hot, too cold, just right.
It's been a while, Todd. I see you on your fancy mobile application.
Yeah, it's the new Sunoco app. I can pay straight from my phone, so I save time.
What about saving our relationship, Todd?
I also get rewards.
Is punching in your 5-digit zip code not rewarding enough, Todd?
Well, it's just more convenient.
You'll be back, Todd. I'll be waiting.
Introducing the new Sunoco mobile app. It's the fastest way to fuel. Just tap, pump, go.
Hold me in the shadows. My heart ablaze. Hold me in the starlight. Escape with me. Burn Trabert, the essence of racing.
All night. All day. All in. All out. All you need is an engine and Sunoco fuel. You don't need sunlight or wide open spaces. You don't need 4 wheels. Actually, you don't need any wheels. You don't need a lot of time. You don't even need gravity. All you need is an engine and Sunoco fuel.
Come, Sancho, let us quest for the world's highest octane gasoline.
A glorious quest.
Forsooth, is the gasoline with the highest of octane available here?
Regretfully no, Odon.
Courage, Sancho. We shall prevail.
Glorious.
Have you the highest octane gasoline at any station?
But of course.
You do?
Doubtlessly, 'tis Sunoco 260.
Truly?
Truly and verily. And observe, noble sir, Sunoco's custom blending pump blends 260 into every gallon of premium, middle premiums, even regular.
Even regular? Surely you jest.
I jest not. Every gallon from regular up gives you 260 action.
Glorious.
So even your car can burst forth with all the power built within.
Sancho, our quest is ended. Glorious.
Get Sunoco 260 Action. Action to be used, not abused.
We are back from commercial break. Get ready to run the next race, or our 80 lapper at Pocono. Looks like we're at a Martinsville for a fun run, I guess. Oh, Sleepy, are you back from doing your deed?
Yeah, it was disgusting, but I'm here.
Yes, yes. Seems to be that you won your qualifier. Give us some input on that. You pretty much gapped them from the start.
Well, not much to say, except I just ran my line that I always run at Pocono and got away from the field, and they couldn't help each other or run a good corner, and I just got away. I don't really know what else to say. They weren't fast enough to catch me.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good run from you. Looks like the car handled really well. Good speed going in and out of the corners. Hope to see you do well in the feature.
Yeah, I'll try my best. I'm like one of the only Chevys, so I gotta try my balls off.
I mean, Chevys win for a reason. Alrighty, sir. We'll see you in the race.
See you in the race.
Looks like they're getting ready to gear up and go to Pocono for 80 laps. Let's see how this one pans out. Alright, here we go. They're sorting out, getting everybody where they're supposed to be. Kadari starting on pole. Sleepy starting on the outside, P2. Well, somebody got turned under pace. Alright, row 1, Kadari and Sleepy. Row 2, Geek and Jack. Row 3, Wizard, Dark Knight. Row 4, Food Baby, Andreas. Coming out of 3, they will go green in the restart zone here. They are green. Kadari pulls away, P1. Sleep looking to Kadari's inside. 2 back. Geek and Jack side by side. Jack pulls away for P3. 3 wide for I want to say P4. Stuttering there for a second. Whoops. Food Baby running it through the middle. Clears him. But he falls back on the outside lane. Side by side for P2, Kadari might pull. Side by side for P3, Geek and Jack. Jack pulls away, he's going to look for the inside. Can he make it? He does make it. Side by side for P2. They might go 3 wide for P2. Side by side for P3 between Dreas and Octo. 3 wide. Sleepy's pulling away P1. Jack pulls out up front. Three wide for P4, it looks like. Geek will pull away with it. Dre is sitting P3. Side by side with Geek. Sleepy is going to be caught with being on the apron going into turns. If that continues to happen, we will give him a drive-through. Looks like Jack is making a lot of time on Sleepy up here. Almost almost 7 laps in, it looks like. Going on to lap 7 here. Geek P4, your points leader. Jack on Sleepy's bumper. Will he get the move? Looking to the inside. Jack looks like he's going to try to pull away, but Sleepy's right there on his outside. Geek's looking to make his way through. He's sitting P3 right on Jack's bumper. They might go 4 wide for P1. Oh, they toss. Dreas has turned. Caution comes out. Dreas was turned. Currently rolling back on the back stretch here. Dark Knight, it does say did not DNF. Okay, the 45 did not get DNF'd. A little bit of miscommunication right there. We're 2 to green. Jack making his appearance in P1, Sleepy in P2. Food Baby from back to front. He's currently sitting P3 with Geek, No Sleep P4. Wizard made his way to P5. Octo P6. Dreas P7. Looks like Dark Knight. Oh, Kadari might have pitted, it looks like. Early pits. Love to see it. Looks like they touch in the back there. Wizards made it with his P2. Geek still sitting P3. Sleepy fell back to P4 right there at the start. Geek looking to the inside of Wizard. Jack pulls away with the lead. Looks like they're a little sloppy back here. Dreas, Octo, Food Baby, who started P3. I don't know what happened to the start. They have a few domino across the wall. Dreas going to the inside. Octo puts the blocker. Dark Knight made his way to P3. Geek fell back P5. I don't know what Sleepy's doing under the yellow. Three are wide for P3. 2 wide for P3. Geek still P5. Dark Knight might get past here. Jack being passed for P1 by Sleepy. Geek in a tough position right here. Kadari's made his way back to P3. Sleepy is still sending P1. Jack, they keep great distance from each other. Geek making his way to P3, looking inside, trying to get past Jack here. Sleepy pulling away out front. 2 back from 3 wide for P5. Food Baby gets that bump from Wizard. They get in the wall. They're shoving each other. Geek on Jack's bumper, looking like he wants to make a slingshot move here. Nice Josh Berry scheme. We like to see those. Don't very get much viewage of his car. Looks like we have a 31 of Justin Haley. I had to remember the name of that. I think that's Justin Haley. Very nice car. Austin Dillon 3 car. Geek still trying to get around. Kadari might get around Geek before Geek makes his move on Jack. He's done to the inside of Jack. Side by side, P2. Kadari's looking for an open window here. Trying to make room. Geek to the inside. Turn 2. Jack up into the wall. He loses a bunch of positions. Jack fell back to P6 off that hit off the wall there. Dark Knight makes his way to P2. Sleepy has a giant lead. Geek's sitting P3. Food Baby P4. Kadari P5. P6 Jack. P7 Dreas. P8 it looks like Octo. And sitting up back, Josh must have taken a big fall. Because of the pits from the leaders, Geek will pull away with P1. I'm pretty sure that all the cars are going to shuffle into the pit lane soon enough here. First pit of the race. Little under 20, or a little over 20 laps in. Geek bounces off the wall. Geek does make his way down pit lane. Looks like he went solo. Kadari takes P1. Jack to the inside of Kadari for P1. Wizard went down pit lane there. Dreas is fighting for P3. P2 at the moment. Side by side for P2. Dreas and Kadari. Octo P4 going into the inside for P3. Jack pulling way up front. Going to pit lane here. 3 cars of Jack, Dreas, Octo. Dreas locking up those brakes to make it down pit lane on time. Or at pit speed, I should say. Jack coming off of pit lane. Jack gonna try to merge back onto the track before the leaders come and get him. Looks like Jack timed it perfectly. Still fighting for the lead. 4 wide for P1. Never mind. Kadari's still holding P1 in his own spot. Sleepy pulling away for P2, it looks like. Geek and P3. P4 Food Baby. P5 Jack. Very close racing today at Pocono. Will Kadari come down this time by, or will it be the next lap? We're going to find out right now. Kadari does come down this time by. Will he have enough time to make it back out and fight with the leaders for P1, P2, P3, P4, and P5? Let's see what he does here. Here come the cars roaring down the front stretch. And he will not make it for the full pack, but it does look like he isn't too far back from them. Jack putting the blocker on the bottom. We're only 27 laps in and we're putting giant blocks out. Wow. Alright, and I'm back. Sleepy currently in P1, Geek P2, Jack P3, P4 Food Baby, P4 Kidari, or P5 Kidari. P6 is Dreas, P7 Wizard, P8 is Octo, and the 45 of Dark Knight, is he still here? No, he has not. Looks like he has made his way out of the race. I don't know what happened to him. So Geek's going to the inside for P2 right now. He will clear. Sleepy has a giant lead. See if they can make up the time on that. Looks like Jack wants to make his way back to the front here. Looking for a tap on Sleepy. Will he make it to the inside before the first turn? Or will they be single file to the line? Looks like he's going up to the outside. Geek P3, Food Baby P4. Not too many changes in positions. Jack to the inside. He gets a clear slingshot move right there. Looks like Geek made his way to the front. Sleepy, Jack P3, Food Baby in P4, I'm guessing. P5 Kidari. Looks like they're coming to a caution here. Sorry about that one, Jack. Was talking to my mother. Does look like we have 8 cars on the field. The 9th has disconnected, or something must have happened here. Delta, you there?
Yeah, I got you.
You've had a lot of lead switches in this race. What's going on? Is it the wall, the car?
Well, it's mostly the car. I mean, we've had a little bit of issues on the short runs. After about 15 laps on a run, car seems to come alive. I've had a little bit of issues with the walls. The only thing that I really need to work on is I need to work on making sure I'm not overdriving my entries and exits here. We are gonna pit for fuel here though. Fuel only stop for us Fords, all 4 of us. Hoping to do it on one more stop to the end of the race.
Well, there you go, guys. You've heard it from Jackman, aka Delta. Got about halfway to go. See if we can bring it home today.
Yeah, I hope.
Geek, you there, man?
Yo.
So you've had a lot of lead changes. You went from the back to the front multiple times. Is it car problems? Is it track problems? What's going on with your car?
Nothing really. I mean, just riding it out, feeling it out, and seeing how how the race is gonna play out.
Right. Understandable. You are currently still P1 in points. Kidari is right behind you. You think you can keep your lead, or what's gonna happen with this last 40 laps we got going on?
Right behind me right now, but I'm gonna just try and keep it out front and get a good finish, a better finish than he can, so I can increase the lead. We're going for the win. I got the car for it. Just gotta get around Sleepy.
Right, yeah, Sleepy's had a very fast car all weekend.
Yeah, he's hard to pass here.
Does look like multiple people made stops here. Were you one of them?
Yeah, I came in, we made some adjustments, and took the measures we needed to, be able to stay in there.
Looks like it's you and one other Toyota on the field today. Most people are driving a Ford.
Yeah, we had a teammate, but he was having some issues, and just us 2 left now.
Gotcha. Are you choosing to start on the inside here, or?
Yeah, car feels way better down on the bottom during restarts, but I find kind of a lot of speed up top, but for the restarts, I like to keep it during the bottom.
Yeah, it does look like your car is nice and tight on the bottom there. It looks like you can make some pretty good moves. Through the middle, you're doing all right. High side, I mean, you get around, and then they pull away somehow, so.
Yeah, especially with like I said, with Sleepy, it's just really hard to keep up with him.
Looks like he does have a decent amount of practice on this track here.
Oh yeah,
but
real good here.
All right, I'm gonna send you back up with your teammate here. Good luck on the rest of the race. We'll see how you do at the end.
I appreciate you.
You heard it there, guys. We got word from the points leader and Jack, the server owner. If there's another caution, we'll pull up Sleepy and Kadari. Points leader, or second place in points is Kadari. Sleepy is currently leading, and he's had the best car all weekend. Let's see what he can do here. They're going through 2 right now. Next turn, they will be going to the green. Looks like they did put on green Sleepy and Food Baby, which means Geek did pull away from Jack at the start here. See if we can keep that lead. Kadari sitting P3, Jack P2. They are single file through everything right now. It seems to be 2 Chevrolets, 4 Fords, and 2 Camrys. Does look like a lot of people are enjoying the Fords here. I do like the Camry body out of all of them. It looks nice. I'm also just a Toyota guy myself. Jack trying to get to that inside of Geek before he starts pulling. It does look like he's staying consistent though, right on his bumper. Does look like Geek did end up getting the bumper from Jack here. It's alright though, he's still in the field. Didn't fall back too far. Does have another Camry right behind him though, Whizzer, who did do very good in last week's race at Dover. He started very late, still made his way back. Currently 3 wide, almost 4 wide for P3. Food Baby and Sleepy are pretty far back. This race might just come down to pit strategy. We've had 2 cautions so far, but we have reached over the halfway mark, so I think cars and drivers will start getting more dominant here. Your top 4 at the moment: Jack, Whizzer, Geek, Kadari, and then from back on, Octo, Dreas, and then Sleepy and Food Baby. Looks like Jack makes his way back to P1. They're pretty tight up here. Going almost 4 wide. Oh, they touch. Andreas falls back once again. Fast car, just no luck in this race at all. Geek back up in P3. Octa making his first appearance out front. Kadari looking at that inside of Geek. 2 points leaders right there. Side by side. Geek looking at the bottom of Kid. Will he make it? He's going to try to put the block. Side by side going into 1. Jack still out front holding his lead. Coming to 30 to go next time by. Side by side for P2. Geeks might pull away here. He will. Octo going for P3. Will he make it? He does not make it. Dreas on the bottom going to get inside of Kadari. We are going to go to commercial break here.
Sunoco is giving free fuel to thousands of drivers.
This is how it's done.
Later. And with a little help from the fastest snail in racing, this could be the biggest free fuel 5,000 ever.
Slow no mo. That's the show.
For your chance at 5,000 gallons of free fuel, just get the decal, get spotted, and win.
I'm never going slow again.
Catch Turbo, only in theaters.
If I had a nickel. If I had a nickel for every time I wish my car had a horn. If I had a nickel for every time.
For every lucky charm I have brought to the racetrack.
If I had a nickel.
For every wardrobe change I had to make.
Man, if I had a nickel. If I had a nickel for every time I coulda, woulda, shoulda.
If you had a Sunoco Rewards credit card, you'd get a nickel for every gallon you pump. Go Sunoco.
At Sunoco, we're giving free fuel to thousands of drivers. Stop by to get your Sunoco decal and learn how to win. Imagine where 5,000 gallons can take you.
If I had a nickel for every itch I couldn't reach. For every time I pretended a grocery cart was a race car.
For every time my mom said I should have been an architect.
A doctor.
A lawyer.
For every time.
Man, if I had a nickel.
If you had a Sunoco Rewards credit card, you'd get a nickel for every gallon you pump. Go Sunoco.
7 out of 10 cars on the road today can use my Sunoco 190. It's made to sell below regular. Look, I wouldn't want to let my customers spend more money than they have to.
I can be very friendly, yes I can. 'Cause it's my business and I'm my own man. I'll make real sure you'll be back to me for more. I can be very friendly, very friendly.
Yes, I can.
And we are back from commercial break, boys. Geek is looking like he's in the lead right now with the giant lead. Wow, coming back to this. Kadari, Jack, Wizard, Octo, Dreas, all tight together back. Not too much action coming from Sleepy. Food Baby pretty far ahead. I wonder what happened to Sleepy back there. These guys are most definitely hoping for a caution here. Because if they can do a fuel pit stop with no more tires, they might be able to pull away with one of the staying up front of these two fast drivers out back there. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to 20 to go here soon enough. Jack setting P2, it looks like. Geek with a very far lead. Wizard, Dreas, McKid, Octo, all still staying in the same spot. Battling each other out for positions back here. These three guys, though, are looking to chase each other out here. Geek points leader. Kadari right behind him. $20 to go. They got to make something happen here. Try to catch Geek in this final 20 laps. Looks like the leaders are going to pit here. Geek coming down pit lane. Kadari P6. He looks like he already pitted. Sleepy Invisible. Has he been lapped? Octo P5. Jack P4. Wizard P2. Sleepy has been warned about the apron. Geek back out on track. Is he still holding the lead? He is holding the lead. Looks like he might be able to take it home today. Sleepy is not happy about where he is right now. Coming to 5 to go right now. Geek's still holding the lead. He has a very big gap between him and P2. Looks like Geek might be pulling home the win today, but we can't say too much yet. There's still time. There's still 5 laps. He could make an error. Jack P2. Wizard P3. That's your top 3. Andreas P6. P5 Kadari. P4 is Octo. P7 is food, and Sleepy P8. Oh, what happened? Geek with 2 to go is gonna bring it home for his two-win streak here. He won last week in, or wait, no. Jack won last week in Dover. This is when he got points lead. This will be Geek's win at Pocono if he keeps his lead for the next 2 laps. 4 miles left for him to bring it home. 6 more turns, almost 5. Sleepy is mad. Very upsetting for that 31 team and how that car was this weekend. Geek is pulling away for 1 lap to go here at Pocono. Looking like he's going to bring it home. So hear this engine roar one last time throughout these 3 turns. Geek will win here at Pocono. Big win for him and his team. Let's bring him up to broadcast and see what happens. What's going on, Geek? Big win today. Perfect strategy. I see some post-race arguments going on down there. What's going on?
Honestly, bro, I don't even know, man. Um, Sleepy just got a little salty, I guess, 'cause he lost. You feel me? We came out with the dub. I was literally the second fastest car in the field. I
Yeah, that
drove
car
off
was
from the field,
moving.
as you saw, bro. I literally drove off from all of them, so I don't know what he's talking about by saying I didn't deserve it, because I was the second fastest car in the field, and his retarded strategy made him lose a whole lap. So that's not my fault. I took advantage, bro.
Right, right. The car was fast. You had good strategy. Not many issues. Hopefully this conversation settles down. Nobody will get a penalty or anything. But yeah, nice win. Car was good. You're pulling off in points. Yeah, Kid already got P5 in that race. You pulled off P1. It's a lot of points going to you right there. Not much to
Got
worry about for next
P5.
week. Yep.
What's next week, Atlanta?
I'll take a look here. Just give me 1 second. Schedule. This is D1, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah, D1.
Yep, we're at Atlanta for 130 next week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
All right, well, hope you enjoy your win here. Any sponsors? Anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, man. Shout out M&M's. Shout out Toyota. Shout out my teammates Josh and Volson. Volson had issues, man. Shout out Interstate Batteries. All the partners with Toyota, man.
You heard it here from your race winner at Pocono. Have a good night. Enjoy your week. See you next week.
Appreciate you, man. You too.
Delta so close to P1 there. Could have had it.
Yeah, it was going good there. The four of us Fords, we were all on the exact same pit strategy until the 19 caused the four of us to get broken up. We were trying to work together on the top around turn 1 and 2. It was working for a while, but the 19 just kept side drafting us down the back straightaway, so unfortunately we weren't able to capitalize on it. I'm hoping that maybe next week we can go back to victory lane again here for the Fords.
Then next week's
Honestly,
Atlanta.
yeah, honestly, it was a good race. Good job to the 18 team. They definitely deserved it. Absolutely drove their asses off for it. I just wish, I wish I could have been there with him. I was catching him at one point before pit stops, but my car was getting tighter and tighter, and my brakes were overheating. I was driving it a little bit too hard.
Gotcha. Yeah, Sleepy's a little upset in the chat right now. I do see that.
Yeah, he's upset. He made because he came on that last restart with like 40 to go.
He made a bad call there.
Yeah, him and the 3 both came in. Just unfortunate, not able to.
I caught him doing the apron thing once again. I did mark that in the chat. I don't know if you saw that. I gave him another warning.
So just but yeah, unfortunate for the sleeping number 31 team. They definitely were fast out there.
Yeah, they definitely had the fastest car out of all of them.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we were up there with speed. This should actually help me close in a little bit on second place in points as McKidd, who is currently second in points, finished 6th. I finished 3rd.
Oh, he finished 6th.
By like 6 points.
Who finished second?
But what?
Who finished second?
Joshy finished second. It was me and him are duking it out for the last like 15 laps, and I lost my brakes on like one of the last 2 laps, and he got by me.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'll see you in a little bit here.
Cars Fast Night. I just want to thank Ford Motorcraft, FordParts.com. I gotta thank the Wood Brothers for putting me in this ride. I gotta thank Ford for helping out with this team. Unfortunate night, but we'll get back to victory lane.
You heard it there, guys. P3 right here, Delta. We'll be seeing him soon next week at Atlanta.
Thank you.
Talk to you later. 30 minutes, not even. And P2, Wizard, aka Josh. What do you have to say about your car this week?
We didn't have the best car. Practice and the heats were definitely not that good. I knew that this wasn't going to be that good of a race for me. Uh, I'm happy to get second. Over time, I started to get used to the track. Once the caution came out, I was able to get back into the race. I had a good pit strategy. I'm just, yeah, I'm really glad I got second here today, and yeah, 2 times in a row for second place. Excited that my teammate gets his second win. Get Toyota 1-2. Just excited to move on to Atlanta. I'm really good there, and it'll be a better race. I know for a fact.
Yeah. Good car, good team. Everything went well. Anybody to shout out before we let you go here?
What was that
Hello.
again?
I said, do you have anybody you would like to shout out before I let you off here?
I thought Octo did pretty good. And Darius, they were definitely at the front a lot more. They were definitely being really, really good. They're definitely being a little bit egregious at times, I think. But again, everyone gets a little bit egregious. I kind of did get into them a little bit there. I just don't really know the track. It's not my best track. So, yeah, yeah, they did pretty good. Definitely a lot better than they did other races. So I just want to show them off for that.
We heard it here, folks. P2 Josh shouting out his 4 friends and his team. We'll see you next week at Atlanta.
See you.
Well, thank you guys for watching. We'll be uploading this full live stream to the YouTube channel if anybody's still here. Come back next week for Atlanta for 130 laps. Take care. Good night.